Before we dive into the world of personal branding, let me throw a few questions your way. Have you ever found yourself wondering, why should I bother with personal branding? Does it really make a difference in my career or my life? And where do I even start? Well, you're not alone, because I ask myself the same exact things. So picture this me back at Zappos in my Netflix days. I too questioned the significance of personal branding. I mean, who wouldn't? We're all navigating this crazy market of career and life choices, wondering if it's worth the effort. Well, let's dive in and let's make some sense of it all. Hey leaders, Rico here. Today we're unpacking the answers to these questions because trust me, personal branding isn't just a buzzword. It's the compass guiding you to a career and life, to be honest, filled with purpose and impact. And I've seen it firsthand. At Netflix, we didn't just tell stories, we crafted narratives that left lasting impressions. Our mission was to connect people with stories they love. I like to think that we did a great job of it, and if you did too, comment down below and you probably saw stuff from my team. Getting back into it, why is this relative? Your personal brand is your narrative, your story, your unique fingerprint in the world. Our goal today is to connect you with people, careers, businesses, passions, things that you love because they will align with your brand, your mission, your vision, and your values. We're here to tell your story and to build a brand true to who you are and what you stand for. Let me share a quick story. When I founded the Netflix Creative Studio, it wasn't just about creating beautiful things. It was about defining ourselves, a brand that resonated with our values and our mission. And you know what? It made all the difference in the world, and it came through in the work that you saw. People were more inspired, more connected, and driven to live up to our purpose. So get that pen. Today, we're not just going to talk personal branding, but I'm going to help you script your narrative, build your brand, and unleash your authentic self. So let's go. So let's talk about why personal branding matters in the first place. Think of your personal brand as a North Star guiding your professional ship. Back in the day, I realized that those who stood out had a unique personal brand. And it's not about being flashy, but it's about being authentically you. And it's finding the perfect movie or mood unforgettable. So even my kids who are 9 and 6 understand the power of branding. We were watching YouTube videos the other day and we pulled up this quiz on logos. They were able to name at least 65 out of the 100 logos. And the story is here that those brands made a lasting impression on my kids. They knew what each one stood for. Can you imagine walking into a meeting, your job or your business, and from the jump everyone knows what perspective you bring, what you stand for, and your value to the business? How powerful is that? And since you follow this channel, it's not because you're power hungry or a dictator, but because you own who you are, live to those values, and have built up your brand equity. Now, multiply that by 100 times if you use social media. Imagine how you'd be seen walking into job interviews, venture capital meetings, client calls, anything. You'd have instant authority. And the reason I want everyone to have this work done even at a basic level is so that everyone can identify their values, what they stand for, and use that to guide their decisions. When you follow what you love and stay true to yourself, decision-making and life gets so much easier and clearer. Now, let's get into how we do this. You ready to go? Step 1, define your purpose. Now let's talk about purpose. Imagine you're about to go on a long trip, but you don't have a map. Sounds crazy, right? Would you just take a long trip without knowing where you're going? You can't even decide the how if you don't know the where. Your career without purpose can feel just as insane. Early in my journey, I found myself navigating without a clear purpose, and it felt like driving aimlessly. I let other people decide for me and just took whatever was given to me without a second thought. Kind of like many of you probably did in your careers. It all changed when I discovered my purpose in coaching. It was like stumbling upon the roadmap to my own happiness. Coaching wasn't just a job for me, it became my calling, my guiding star. I realized that purpose isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the destination that gives meaning to the journey of life and my career. So let me just share a personal experience. There was this time when I felt like I was on autopilot, going through the motions without a clear sense of direction. And it wasn't until I dove into coaching where everything clicked. Suddenly I understood my purpose. I had a destination and the journey became more exciting. And I didn't know that that's what I was doing until I found out I was coaching my leadership group and all the peers around me, making them better. My coach pointed it out to me. If that's what you're leaning into, go do that. So when we talk about defining your purpose, it's about finding that destination for your life road trip. It's about giving your journey a meaningful direction. And just like a road trip with a beautiful destination, it's way more fulfilling. And it's a life with a defined purpose that becomes a fulfilling adventure. So what is it that you want to accomplish in this life? What is it that you exist to do? Write it down. Write it all down. And you can refine that later. All right, next, step 2, crafting a personal mission statement. So writing this personal mission statement is like setting the GPS coordinates. Yes, I'm going far with this analogy, but go with me. Back in my Zappos days, a company that was known for its values and its culture, I discovered the huge impact of a clear mission statement and clear values. And it wasn't just a set of words, it became a compass, a guiding light for every step we took. Something that we lived every single day, and it wasn't just a statement that we hung on the wall. We lived it, we breathed it. It influenced our decisions and actions. It was the thing that kept us on the right path. Deliver wow through service. I will never, ever forget it. Now let me share a bit of my own mission. My compass points towards empowering individuals like you to unleash their true potential. It's not just a bunch of words strung together. It's a commitment that fuels my actions every day. Everything that I do ladders up to that. So you, in crafting your mission statement, it's about setting your own coordinates and defining that direction and where you want to go. So think of it like this. When you plug those coordinates into your GPS, you can trust that it'll guide you to your destination, right? You know you'll get there. Just like your mission statement, use that as your GPS. If you understand your personal and professional goals, you know you can stay on course by having this statement. Yes, there can be detours. Yes, shortcuts, other distractions. What's amazing about GPS is it always keeps you on track to your end destination and keeps it in sight, just like you and your aspirations and dreams. So for this step, write out why you do what you do and what makes it important, and continue to ask yourself why after each thing you've written down until you can't ask why anymore. That is the starting point for a great mission statement. Why is that important? Why is that important? Why is that important? All right, and step 3, developing your vision statement. Now, picture this. You're setting sail on a grand voyage. I know, I'm going deep. And your mission is the compass guiding you north. That's your why. But your vision, it's the meticulously crafted map. It's all the plot points, not just for the journey, but the landscapes, all the adventures. Think of it as your excursions and all the different destinations you want to hit up. So it's the detailed how of what your success will look like. Think about when I created the Netflix Creative Studio. The mission was clear: connect people with stories they'll love. But the vision was the detailed roadmap, envisioning not just storytelling, but redefining it, breaking new ground, creating a legacy. So as you forge your vision statement, imagine it has the intricate map for your journey. It's not just the route. Remember, it's the scenery, the challenging terrain, the destinations, the arrivals. Your vision is the narrative of how you'll transform your mission into this breathtaking reality. And just like when we crafted the vision for the Creative Studio, start by jotting down specifics. What does success look like for you? What experiences do you want to live? Be bold, be detailed, and let this vision map be the compass guiding you every step of the way. And as you refine it, you won't only see the path, but you'll be excited about the journey. Here we go. Last step, step 5, establishing core values. So values, these are the pillars of your personal brand. I often share this analogy. Your values are like the foundation of a sturdy house, right? So back in my coaching journey, I realized that without a solid foundation, everything is a house of cards. It'll crumble, right? So imagine values as the bedrock, the unshakable base, the foundation for your actions and decisions. And when I reflect on my own journey, authenticity, empathy, and growth, those are the bedrock of my own coaching practice. And these weren't just buzzwords, they were the guiding principles shaping every session, every interaction, and every decision. So for you, building your values, setting the foundation, let's get into like an exercise here. So picture yourself, you're building this foundation of what we're calling your personal brand. This is your personal brand house. What are the 3 core values that resonate deeply with you? What principles will support the weight of your actions, your decisions, and your interactions? You can even take this farther. So my values in life in general, if you follow me, family, freedom, and impact. So summing it up, folks, personal branding is your unique story, waiting to be told, waiting for you to tell it. Embrace your purpose, set your mission and vision, build strong values, and watch your brand become a masterpiece. You may not see it now, but with consistency and truly living to your values, you'll see why and how it makes a difference. I'll leave you with this quote from Gandhi himself. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. If you want to see how your personal brand can help you get your dream job offer, check out this video next. It'll help you get the offer and the job that you've always dreamed of. So, thanks for tuning in, leaders. Share your personal branding stories in the comments below. Would love to hear your mission statement, your vision, your values. Remember, your brand is your legacy. It's your journey. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. I'll see you next time.